So this is how it comes into packaging. The box is over the top of it. And then when you pull that box off the top, this is what you have inside. There's these protective walls on the side of it inside the box. So it's packaged extremely well. And then you see how far out they come, and they protect the front. They protect the front of it, and they protect the sides and the backs. So when you get it, you just take that off to install it. We are unable right now to install it because our move was delayed. So I'll put another video later on, and the link will be down in the description. And that will be linked to when I have it actually installed and I'm using it and showing you how it works that way. But when you come down here, you see all the controls are right here up front. I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. The plastic is still on there, but the controls are all up here, real nice and clean. And then you got the nice digital grate down here. And then when you come inside, if you look at the handle comes across really well built. So when you open it up, you'll see I pulled this out of the box already, but here is your air frying tray. And the air frying tray goes in here. Now, but I didn't want to unpack anything yet because I wanted you to see how it was all packed inside of there. The air frying tray came in the bottom drawer in a box. I pulled it out of the box, and this is what you got. And this is, of course, up front like that with the door connected. So before I unpacked it and put everything on, I just wanted to demonstrate how it came in. So this came down here, you pull it out, and then all the grates are packed in here real nice. All the grates are packed in there real nice and tight. Boxes of cardboard in between every single one of them. They come up here. Those are your burners. So the burners are all also packed very nice. Very nice shipping, very safe. This thing was really tight. When it came in the box, everything was tightly packed around it. It was easy to cut the base off. You pulled the box off, and there was nothing wrong with this at all. So a very good packing job from Whirlpool. So it comes with an anti-tipping device. I just wanted to show this because a lot of people won't see this. But this will bolt to your wall right here, and then it's actually designed to go up underneath the adjustable leg. So when you slide it into place, that adjustable leg comes into here, locks it in for anti-tipping, and this is bolted to the bulkhead. Another really nice thing about this range, and most ranges come with this, but you don't have to buy the natural gas conversion. So it comes with everything you need to convert it to natural gas. So I noticed when you put this in here, so I don't think this is going to affect it, but it's a little loose and it doesn't seat at all. I can't imagine it's going to affect it because it's a one intake burner, but I'm not used to seeing them sitting there loose like that. And there's nothing inside that's blocking it. It's just a little loose because like these are snug. I guess that one's not either, is it? That's nice and snug. Okay, yeah, see. So you got a little movement there, but that's not going to impact it at all. You can film that too. Come on the backside. So very nice continuous grate, and they drop down onto these right here, these little hinges, and there's your continuous grate. And then they can just be lifted up and cleaned, lifted up out of the way and cleaned, put back down. Now we are going to install this into an island. Right now the idea is to install it to an island, so without a wall back here, I'm not sure that I would lift this up and rest it on the metal right here, but yeah, I don't know that I would do that. There's no rubber bumper in here, but if you had a wall right there, it would just sit on the wall and you could clean the inside. But it's also very easy just to take them off, just like that. Super easy, like right there. Super, super easy. Okay, so a continuous grate. The grate is actually nice and smooth across. It is 2 pieces right here, but it's completely smooth across. So I'm running my hand across it right now. There's no offset, so you can just slide your pan right across, and the grate is nice and level. Nothing's out of whack, which is really nice. The pieces, you saw me put those together. Very simple. Take apart, clean, just like that. Just like any other gas range. They come off really easily. Nice big burner, really precise cap. The cap sits in there real nice and tight to keep the gas coming out of each individual spot really nice. It can't even spin or anything like that, so that's really well made, really nice. And then we'll come around here to the front to show you the inside of the oven. So inside the oven is really nice. You got the 3 grates. It's just like any other grate on an oven like this. Just put them in there like that. Nice and easy to slide in once you get it in there. And then here is your air fry grate. So you drop your little basket in there, and it's just a basket. It's nothing, like, it's just a basket. And then there you go. You turn on your air fryer inside of here, and it will air fry for you. Nice and neat. Take your basket out. Nice big basket comes with it. So that's really nice. Really, really nice addition. The bottom drawer is just a drawer. It's a drawer for you to put things in. If you got like some baking sheets or something like that, they can go in there. Or, you know, that's actually where this came from. So I just want to show a pan sliding across, just so you can see what I mean by it's smooth. If you want to come in closer, please. Nice and easy. And then what I'm really excited about is this right here. This nice center burner. I'm really excited about that because we use this all the time for pancakes and eggs for the kids. I got 5 kids, you know, you got this right here on top of that burner. I'm super excited because we've been putting this across 2 burners like that and just kind of guessing. As you can see the little burn mark in the middle. We got a new one now, but this one right here had a little burn mark in the middle. So I'm really looking forward to having a nice long burner across the whole thing to evenly heat the whole pan. That's gonna be great. So I wanted to show the digital dial. So I plugged it in. I don't have gas hooked up to it right now, but I plugged it in, and the handles, the dials, they don't turn unless you push them down. So you got to push them down. They don't turn. So that's a real nice feature, because the oven we have right now, they hit the dials and it would turn on the gas, and it drove me nuts. Now I like it because these are up level, which you're less likely to hit them because our current ones are up front. But if you do, they're not turning on because you got to press it down and move it over, which should be like a standard thing, right? But no, it's not. You would think that it is, but it's not. And I just wanted to show the digital dial. So this is the digital dial right here. And as you can see, you've got all the settings here. And you got your convection, your air fry button. And just to show you what happens, it little sits there right there. Or if I want to bake, I hit bake, boom, oven's on, not really. Frozen bake, you got to press start. But then you got broil. I love that, right? The keep warm setting. It goes right to 170. That's awesome. Press. And then self-cleaning setting right there. You've got a timer, so you just hit the timer. And boom, your timer's rolling. Now it's off, timer's off. Cook time, delay start. Oh, that's so nice. Rapid preheat, and you can set, of course, set the clock. But those are the options you have. You've got your left front, left rear, or left rear, left front. What I like about this is, this may not seem like a big deal, but it is a big deal. So right here, I've got my rear burner, and on the opposite side, I have my rear burner, and then front burner and front burner. Now, why that's a big deal is because the current one we have right now has the rear burner, front burner, rear burner, front burner. And I always turn the wrong burner on because they're not parallel to one another. So my OCD kicks in and I can't remember which one it is. So the fact that these are mirrored is so nice because I will always be able to go there and turn that on. So if you're like me, and you just like things to be uniform, that's very uniform. This right here is for the center burner. So this one right here turns on the center burner, and you see you've got all your settings right there. Super nice. But that digital dial, let me show you the time. I'm gonna do it again. So it's really nice. It's a button. I know it's not like touch. So if you touch it, it doesn't do anything, right? You just press down a little bit, just a little bit, and it turns off. So it won't be one of those accidental when you're running your hand across here, you run a warm rag, it turns it on. That's not gonna happen. You have to actually press just a little bit and you can feel the button. It's super nice, super good. The light lights up the oven really well. Of course, all this stuff will come off when I'm starting, but it lights up the oven real well. The only thing that I don't like, and this is something that will change as you heat it up because metal expands and closes. Right now it's cold, so I can't tell. But if you look, you got a nice thick grate here. Nice. This one's just a little thinner. I don't like these grates. Like, I just don't like grates like this. I like the rails. Now, I don't know if you can buy the rail grates for this oven, but that is it always is frustrating. Now, what I will say they did right is this. If you come in here closer, you can see on this side right here. What they did right is as you pull the grate out, they got a notch here. So that instead of the grate falling, it comes back up. So whatever you put on here, unlike a cheaper oven where the grate just falls down here, this thing isn't falling. So I like that. That's one good quality that they did, one nice little touch that they added here so that your grate will stay level like that. Very, very nice. But still, like I said, it's hard to push in. I can only assume that as it heats up, that will become easier, but I won't know till I plug it in and get the gas hooked up to it, but we'll do a video on that later on to show that right there. The hinge here, it's got these notches. Those are the close notches. So it's not just smooth. Yeah. So it's not just smooth. But what that does is when you lift up the lid, when you lift up the door, it locks into that first notch right there. So if you want to look inside of there, you could. You don't have to worry about holding it. And then you push it forward and it closes nice and soft. So I really like that feature. It is not a soft close, but it doesn't slam. You saw how I put that up there. You lift it up, it'll stop in that first one, and then it just closes. So our initial plan is to install it into the island where we currently have a drop-in. We have a drop-in grill, and or drop-in range top. We want to remove that, cut the countertop, slide it in there, and see if that works. We got a pop-up fan that comes up on the back about 16 inches. We've got to make sure that the airflow for that is in line with what this requires. So we're trying to check on all that. If we have to get a new one, we can. That's easy to replace. But the height of this is about, the height of the actual range is about 36 inches. So this will be just a 1/4 inch proud of the countertop, which our countertop is 36 inches. And then if you look here, the grates are about 37.5. So we'll be sitting an 1.5 inch proud of the cabinets, which is fine. Doesn't bother me. Most of your drop-in gas ranges are proud of the cabinets anyway, so that won't be, or the countertop, so that won't be an issue. If we can't put it in the island, we have an alternate location that we're going to put it inside of the actual cabinets up against the wall. So we're going to get with our contractor on that, see if that's okay to put it in the island. If that doesn't work out, we got that alternate location. It's not a big deal for us. What I will say is on the next video, if it's in the island, you know we can do the island. If it's in the wall, you know that's where it needs to go. But the next video, we'll cover all those things. We'll cover installation, how hard this was to put in, how much heat shielding is required in the back. All that stuff we'll cover on the next video when I actually install it. I appreciate you watching. That's the Whirlpool gas slide-in with air fryer. Thank you for watching.